Hello and welcome to our May interest rate update. Well, it appears that the period of stability in interest rates is bound to continue, with the news being this month that there is no news. The Reserve Bank continues to leave rates on hold. There was a few positives and a few negatives in their statements today. On a positive, they're very comfortable with the growth in the US economic data and the things coming out of the US, still comfortable with China's growth, and they're also quite comfortable in the moderation in our inflation and where our inflation sits. On the negatives, there's probably the ongoing reluctance of our non-resource sector to continue to invest. It appears that most people are still a little bit nervous, and I think this budget that's soon to be released with all the things coming out is going to maybe hopefully appease some businesses and business owners and people to start to invest. We do have historically low rates, so maybe there is no better time. However, I guess employment and some of the manufacturing industries are still a concern to our people. So the Reserve Bank believes that inflation is going to continue to be relatively benign, and they're going to sit comfortably within their 2 to 3% band. They also think that one of the things that's really holding back some of our stimulation towards our growth of the economy is the continued strength of the Aussie dollar. Whilst it's come off its highs of 12 months ago, it is still relatively high in overall long-term standards. So that is a concern, and it's probably stopping some of our exporters from being able to really truly compete on the world stage. So with all that being said, it appears that still at this stage, 2014 is going to be steady as she goes. We're going to continue with rates at a level at where they are today. We continue to say, don't be complacent. Review your interest rates now. Get yourselves and your positions set up now for future. Continue to pay down your mortgages at the pre-existing highs and fast track the repayment of that to release your equity position, so that if and when you want to move into the next stage of your investing cycle, you're able to do so. Just a little update on the fixed rates. Whilst there is no talk about fixed rates at the moment, it is the absolute time to be considering to fix. Now again, we say this without seeing your portfolio, so you do need to review your portfolio and have a look at the blend of your debts and what you've got in place there. But we absolutely think that right now, why rates aren't being spoken about, is the sweet spot to be considering fixing right now. As soon as later in the year, when it looks like rates may or may not start to increase, that is the time when the banks have already moved and the rates will be higher than what they are today. So just to give you an idea, your 2-year fixed rates, there's a lot of activity in that market. You're looking at rates between 4.64 and 4.8 at the higher side. 3 years is 4.69 up to 5%. And 5 years you're looking at 5.44 up around the 5.7, 5.8. All very, very cheap in terms of long-term averages. Again, for a 5-year rate, you'd probably want a larger portfolio to consider putting some into that over the bigger picture. Most of our medium-sized and smaller investors and property owners are probably looking at that 2 and 3 year time frame. It's a little bit easier to see there. But that seems to be steady as she goes, is the news again for this month on interest rates. If we can help you at all, everyone out there, with reviewing your portfolio and giving you some assistance, we'd love to. Please feel free to call us on either 03 9598 8544, or you can go to our website at www.intuitivefinance.com.au. Thanks for now, and we'll see you soon.
Remember, iPhone, iPad and Android users, get in quick and download your free copy of the Intuitive Finance app. It's a great resource for property hunters with all of your tools, calculators, news feeds, learning resources and podcasts right in the palm of your hand. Just search for Intuitive Finance in the iTunes Store or the Google Play Store.